Hello everyone! Today, in this video, we would like to tell about prokaryotes and viruses. In this world, there are two major types of cell, which is prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Did you know prokaryotes are the simplest and the most ancient types of cell in this world? They were the only life on this earth for billions of years before eventually giving rise to the eukaryotic cell. In the three domains of life, prokaryote can be organism that is bacteria or archaea. They are unicellular, which means they are single-cell organism. On the other hand, eukaryotes are the organisms that all fit in the last domain of eukarya. They can be in the protist, animal, plants, and fungi. They can be unicellular or multicellular, which means they can be made up of various types of cells. The word prokaryote is typically used to refer to the organism. Well, now let's talk about virus. If I say virus, what comes in your mind first? Okay, let's take an example. You can say virus is a bit like a bad term of organism that may live in. You may not correct. We will talk about viruses, and let's take an easy example. When I say about virus, you may say about a cold, fever, or any diseases. Virus is not classified as cell. They are all not classified as a living organism, as they are lack in various characteristics of life. But there is a debate that calling them non-living as well. Virus cannot be classified as a bacteria or fungi. It also cannot be classified as prokaryote and eukaryotic as well. So, what is virus actually? We will discuss later more about prokaryotes and viruses.
Bacteria is a type of biological cells. Bacteria, sometimes called prokaryote, which are microscopic single-cell organisms that lack of nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. And bacteria can found in everywhere, and it can be harmful as in infections and can be beneficial as in fermentations or decomposition. Basically, there are 5 types of bacteria, which are Coccus, Bacillium, Spirium, Rickettsia, and also Microplasm. Bacteria don't have a membrane-bound nucleus. The DNA is in the cytoplasm in the area known as nucleus. Bacteria have flexible cell membrane that help them from physical damage and is exposed to the external surrounding. The phloem is help the bacteria to move. Bacteria have 2 types of DNA, which are plasma DNA and also chromosomal DNA. All the bacteria reproduce by binary fission. They grow until they split into 2 identical cells. Bacteria are very diverse. They have adapted to live in every type of environment on Earth, including high heat, extreme cold, extreme acid, or extreme salt content. They are a round or spiral shape. Some are easily wiped out by medicines, while some resist them.
A virus. Intro to virus. A virus is an infectious particle that reproduces by commanding a host cell and using its machinery to make more virus. A virus is made up of a DNA or RNA genome inside a protein shell called a capsid. Some viruses have an external membrane envelope. Viruses are very diverse. They come in different shapes and structures, have different kinds of genomes, and infect different hosts. Viruses reproduce by infecting their host host cell and reprogramming them to become virus making factories. A virus is a tiny infectious particle that can reproduce only by infecting a host cell. Virus commander the host cell and use its resources to make more virus, basically reprogramming it to become a virus factory. Because they can reproduce by themselves without a host. Viruses are not considered living, nor do viruses have cells. They are very small, much smaller than the cells of living things, and are basically just package of nucleic acid and a protein. Still, viruses have some important features in common with cell-based life, which is, for the instance, they have nucleic acid genomes based on the same genetic codes that used in your cell and the cells of living creatures. Also, like cell-based life cycle, viruses have genetic variation and can evolve. So, even though they don't meet the definition of life, virus seems to be in a questionable zone. There are a lot of different viruses in the world, so viruses are very torn in their size, shapes, and life cycle. There are a few features in common of a virus. First, a protective protein shell or capsid. Second, a nucleic acid genome made of DNA or RNA tucked inside of the capsid. Three, a layer of membrane called the envelope. We can see in the image of the virus that contain envelope, capsid, and nucleic acid genome.
Okay, I will continue for the function of bacteria. Okay, as we know, bacteria are the most abundant form of life on the planet. They are found in the most every environment, from Antarctic ice to boiling performance and to inside your stomach. Most of these do not hurt us. Actually, many of these organisms are very important to our survival. Bacteria help many animals to digest food. They help tree growth, and they are important in the recycling of nutrients in the environment. They are also in biotechnology application to produce everything from food to energy to clean water. So bacteria can very helpful to human and other organisms. So let's explain about function of bacteria. Bacteria are often thought of as a bag, but many are helpful. We would not exist without them. The oxygen we breathe was probably created by the activity of bacteria. Okay, so they help to digest substance that the human body cannot break down, like many carbohydrate and things called short chain fatty acids. It is important that we keep the population healthy. Eating probiotic can help to replenish good bacteria. On the other hand, taking unnecessary antibiotic can hurt this community. When this happens, we often get symptoms like diarrhea and stomach pain. The species of bacteria that colonize our respiratory and digestive system help set up checks and balance in the immune system. Bacteria help protect the cell in your intestine from invading pathogen and also promote repair of damaged tissue. Most importantly, by having good bacteria in your body, bad bacteria don't get a chance to grow and cause disease. Our immune system need the right combination of bacteria so we can stay healthy and rely less on the medication. Antibiotic remains a powerful tool to keep us healthy, but should not be used when they are needed. After that, bacteria can help in industry and research. Bacteria can break down organic compounds. This is useful for activity such as waste processing and cleaning up of spill and toxic waste.
Some viruses have beneficial properties for their hosts in a symbiotic relationship, while other natural and laboratory modified viruses can be used to target and kill cancer cells, to treat a variety of genetic disease, as gene and cell therapy tools, or to serve as vaccine or vaccine delivery agents. Cancer is one of the leading causes of death worldwide. A conventional treatment of cancer is based primarily on a chemotherapy, radiation therapy, and a surgery. Although these therapies have increased patient survival rates, their efficiency is often limited depending on type of cancer being treated. In addition, significant side effect occurs because non-cancerous cells are also targeted by these treatment modalities. An emerging field in cancer therapies comprises alternative therapies that use viruses to kill cancer cells selectively. In the past 2 decades, viruses from a variety of different families like Adenoviridae, Herpesviridae, Rhabdoviridae, Parvoviridae, Picornaviridae, Rioviridae, and Poxviridae have been studied for their potential use as anti-cancer agents. Due to their tropism for tumors and their ability to replicate selectively in and eventually lyse cancer cells without harming non-cancerous cells, they are referred to as oncolytic viruses. Some viruses tend to infect and kill tumor cells, known as oncolytic viruses. This group includes viruses found in nature, as well as viruses modified in the laboratory to reproduce efficiently in cancer cells without harming healthy cells. Oncolytic viruses have long been viewed as tools for directly killing cancer cells, but a growing body of research suggests that oncolytic viruses may work, at least in part, by triggering an immune response in the body against the cancer. When a virus infects a tumor cell, the virus makes copies of itself until the cell bursts. The dying cancer cells releases materials such as tumor antigens that allow the cancer to be recognized or seen by the immune system. Some of the viruses infecting humans are indeed capable of causing severe and often lethal disease, but other viruses can be manipulated to be beneficial to human health. These viruses' effects offer the potential to cure cancer, correct a genetic disorder, or fight pathogenic viral infection.
So now you have know about viruses and prokaryotes. Do you know something about them? Do you learn a lot of things about them? There are just a little bit about them that we told here. So here I want to say, let us appreciate every single thing that exists in this world. Let us have some appreciation about this creation in this world. There are not even single things that exist in this world that doesn't come with benefits, importance, and they are maybe lack in something, but that is our purpose in life. As for prokaryotes, although they are the smallest things in this world, although they are the smallest living thing in this world, they play an important role in our ecosystem. Do you know that? A great deal of life depends on prokaryotes, either it's indirectly or directly. Prokaryotes are essential in maintaining every aspect of the ecological balance in our lives. Let's take example from bacteria. Bacteria helping the body with the production of vitamins, and they are also responsible in the nitrogen fixation. Can you imagine our world without this? Because they are an important element in this world. Not just that, they are also plays an important role in the commercial use, such as the making of cheese, yogurt, antibiotics, and many more. Shouldn't we be grateful of that? Okay, Now, let's take a look about virus. Although we almost know virus is about the bad thing, they actually do some good. Although there are not many viruses that do good, but there are some of them that did some good. While some viruses infect and causing disease, but there are also some viruses that can be manipulated to be used and be beneficial to living things. There are also some viruses that have potential to cure cancer and correcting genetic disorder as well as fight pathogens. In addition, this day, viruses are used in many genetic studies. Today, as time passes, the virologists also have diligently to study the good term of viruses instead of their bad term. All in all, viruses is the cleverest microbes that exist in this world. I hope our video will show you the importance and make you appreciate the prokaryotes and viruses. Thank you.